right. Welcome back. So we got a new sword. Okay. We gotta speak to Otto. All right, because we had a good fight with Bahamut. We found out why he attacked his own people. You know, he went ballistic, killed his dad. So he was really being manipulated. Okay, so kind of sucks. But that kind of sucks. That's But you know what's funny? The dad was not the one being manipulated. That actually was. He did want to do that. He did want to invade other regions of the world that this is taking place in. It was really it's like the son, which is Olivier, was really the one that
that got hauled into tires.
that Ultima is in, and the dad is really what the dad was. That was actually turning into that, so that's what makes it kind of like really fucked up.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
All right, let's check these hunts. Let's view the hunt board. What we got? So we got 3 more: the 10 of clubs, the Margaret brothers, and Ruin Awakening. So this is an S rank, so we need to get one of those. 10 of clubs, the Margaret brothers. Okay, let's see what this is at. Hold on. 10 of clubs. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So the 10 of clubs is located in the jaw. And the Margaret brothers is located at Port Insadol, and Rude Awakening location is that's the Rude Awakening location, that's the dragon. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to and fight the dragon. Yeah, so let's get these main quests. Let's see what Otto gotta talk about.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment...
Mid is a spoiled brat.
Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Yeah, that was pointless. Might as well just go straight to Vivian.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Dramatic.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
All right. Now we gotta speak to Hippocrates. Because I think I want to do I'm still waiting for the third mission from for Blackthorn.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Get comfortable here. All right.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Now we gotta run back to Otto. I think we do have to do this to open up the other quests. So this is a must. You gotta do it. Yep, and now Jill is there.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Me and
Jill and
Togo.
I.
Oh shit.
Let them know we're on our way.
Okay. So let's see, now we have a quest there. Any quests around here? No, not yet.
Clive. Here you go.
Why we fight? This is anything over here?
Think you can help?
8 Martha, Northreach, Dalimil. Things fall apart. Okay, it's because we fought Bahamut and we fucked up the. I mean, I should say we destroyed the crystal. Shit is just breaking loose everywhere. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna fight this dragon, and the dragon. Yep. Is 3 main quests. Is over here. I'm gonna fight the dragon, man. See what's up. Is Jill with me? Good. Jill could help me fight the dragon as well. And it's supposed to be. Where is it at? Down here. Right? Yep. So now it's open. Hold on. Let's put the bad boy right there.
Run like the wind.
In the right way? Yep. It wasn't open before, but now it is, so. See? And that's where the dragon is at, right down there. Now, before we do this, oh, yeah, come on. I saw something. All right, Jill. So the dragon's gonna land. Let's do it. Oops, sorry, my bad. 93.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh, you can see. Oh shit.
Nice try. Nice try. Yes.
His health is going down. Oh, come on.
Let's roll that.
No.
Nice try.
Can't see. I can't see game. Oh, what about to say? I have to get an ultimate weapon to do more damage to him.
Too slow.
Here we go. Come on. good so far. Oh, come on. Oh, oh. Oh, shit. So close. Almost. Come on, Jill. Oh, come on. Damn. Shit. Oh. Okay, hold on. Almost got him. What? Almost got him. There it is. There it is. Level up. Nice. Need that? We need this. I got two of them.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Good fight. Good fight. All right. So we got that. We gotta go to the map. Okay, we already went there. The next one is at Here. That's the Margaret brothers. And where they're located at, they're located right here.
Good girl.
See, everything is Akashic now because of the shit that as soon as we destroyed the Mother Crystal, you know, it will let loose. So that's them right there. That's them right there. So let's take this off. Take that off. Now I have no potions or anything. Frankie.
Dark casualty yet, but not for long.
Well, toggle turn. Oh, oh. Hold on. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. They fucked me up. So I have, what do I have? I have 2 potions. Oh, I already destroyed one. Oh, so there's only 2 now.
Why am I doing this?
Come on. I dodge. I dodge. Fuck out of here. Here we go. Here it is. All right.
No more vengeance. No more war.
And the next one in the thing in the you know what, since we have a quest right here, and since we are in this area, let's just do her quest. Yeah, we need to go here and get some we need to get some potions.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
You wanna die? We're not gonna let him die.
How do? Thanks very much. There you go. Thanks very much. There you go. Much obliged. There you go.
We got all this. This sword is what we got from the first playthrough. This sword right here. The Excalibur. You already know about the Excalibur. Reforged.
That all, is it?
Okay, let's go see what's. Okay, let's see our gear. Excalibur before Brightburn Reforged. Dragon Slayer.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Okay, we
Do you
gotta
think there
go.
are as many as Martha says.
More.
Okay, let's go help them.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Them not. Not a chance.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first. Let there be light!
Easy. I don't know what that blue thing is. I never knew what that is. I know the top is my experience. I don't know what the 72 is. I gotta figure what that blue thing is. I'm not paying attention to it.
These men don't have the look
Crazy.
of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Join you on.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
So they reference this game to Game of Thrones, because I guess the similar thing happened in Game of Thrones. No, I saw Game of Thrones, but I think I saw that I ended at the fourth season. I never continue after that. Not because I didn't like it. It just that I would just, you know, something else came up. I think I was watching The Blacklist. Was interesting, so I started watching The Blacklist. That's pretty good. The Blacklist is pretty good. I haven't then shit. We're not gonna spoil anything with that, but I think they prolong with The Blacklist. I think they just prolong his identity way too fucking long. It took like 7 seasons or something like that. And I still don't think they figure out who he really is, Red Reddington. I don't know.
So Wade,
Lord Rosfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Yep.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help.
Are you guys
And by the
shouting?
looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Well, here they come.
Behind you!
Oh shit. No, just to let you know, in the
We
new
need to
game
get the injured to
plus,
safety.
The enemies are
we can hold
different
them off?
from the location.
We can certainly try.
Because it's New Game Plus, the enemies
Are you with us,
are
Sir Wade?
gonna be different.
Always. Then let's do our duty.
Okay. Okay. Shit. Here we go. That's why Bahamut is Bahamut, man. Come on, not Ifrit. Be crazy. I don't know why they chose Ifrit.
Is anyone hurt?
Seriously?
I don't think so.
Seriously?
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job?
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
This additional
The moment
Porg
I'm
will
safe,
do
I'll
more
follow.
work than Jill do.
Good luck.
Hey, where is this at? Okay, so.
Mad dogs, a lot of them.
Let's buy more.
Anything catch your eye?
Why do you sound like that guy that just said mad dogs?
There you go. Thanks very much.
Hey.
Thanks to the Akashic, all of the men are either on watch, readying for the next attack, or confined to their sickbeds. All while my bed remains as cold and as empty as those demons' hearts.
I don't care about no damn Akashic. I want the D. The hell?
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
Oh, goblins. Okay.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Nope, over here.
Over here. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Oh, I hate that thing.
Nice try. Get him.
He gotta get out of there. He's standing in his spot, making it difficult. There we go. Come over here. Come over here. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
You had a leather.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
Well, a damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Too friendly to me. What I mean by that is, like, usually they'd be like, no, that's more mouth to feed. Guardian Scarf, a symbol of trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our heart, the duchy cannot die. Alright.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh yeah.
Oscar, over here.
Pointless NPC. Not gonna do shit. He's gonna stand by your door. By the Clive Chamber. That's all he's gonna do. Just stand right by the door.
Oscar.
That's it.
Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that,
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really
You'll
be
see.
so bad?
When
You were a squire once.
when I played it, I didn't remember him doing shit by just standing by the door.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Okay.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
Alright, so that's one. Alright, so we gotta go to the 10 of Clubs hunt, and that's at the Jaw. So let's go to the world map. Oh, go to the world map. And the Jaw, that's Port Incidor, is someplace around here. That's it? No, that's Damil in the Jaw. And that is located at, hold on, let's scroll up here. That's located at right here. Right here. Yep. Right there. That's the 10 of clubs location. Let's call our steed.
Faster.
Like I don't know the limit, like the level limit. I gotta figure it. I think maybe it's 100. Where am I going? Okay, I gotta go this way. Black blood. Yeah, we don't have to fight them. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. Turn, Ambrosia, fucking turn. God damn. Is it over here? Yeah. I think there's a... Let's see. Reason out. It's in here. Really, it's based upon what I see on the... There he is.
Back to the stables, girl.
That's him right there. That's the 10 of clubs. Let's get this right here. Maybe a potion? Oh, good kill. This is him. The 10 of clubs. Okay.
Forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing to help here. Show empty your pockets. Let's try. Let's have some fun.
I'm in the corner. I'm in the corner. He's tough. He's a tough one.
Well done. We're all ready.
Missed. God damn it. Nice.
A deserter turned outlaw. But more similar than he knew.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I... Okay. Now, we go to this one. We go help Lubador. Or Lubador. Lubador. We go help him. Where is he at? I think this might be one of the missions. Then we're gonna find out exactly. Nah, I don't think this is one. This is a side quest.
Cid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if
Very
you
simple.
fail.
We're not from
We're
here.
just across the courtyard.
Very simple, Jill. We're not from here.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
They'll be like, "Who are you?"
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Like,
Victor. What's he doing here?
Cid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
all right. So, let's see.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Cid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this
Oh,
town.
no.
That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Oh, this is right here. Let's do this one.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
Go ahead, Jill.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad? Are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Cid. Well played, milady.
Yeah.
Let us band together and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be trifled with.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Yeah, because she know who he is. She's seen him before.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
Because she know who he is.
Saw right through it. No, I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the desired effect.
I don't know about the other guy,
Now, my
but
scouts will be
she,
returning shortly.
the first time he got
Back at
there,
the Briar's Kiss,
he met
and
her.
We shall see what we face.
Yeah, I met her. I think there was an inn.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
It appears I have no choice but to do
Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
defend what little we have.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Because I think there was in the, I know that was the inn, but she was, I think she met him before.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Cid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask.
Of course.
I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert. in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Okay.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Nice try.
Here we go. Nice.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
I wonder if this is when they're gonna find out about Lubdor. I don't know. Okay, this is not it. Not the one. Okay.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay. Quest complete. Down the rabbit hole. Okay. Now the next one is Northreach. I think
First we find Isabel.
okay, so
saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. Then we're next.
now our quest obviously is to get the Ultima weapon. It's just unfortunately for you to get the Ultima weapon, you gotta do all of this. You know, you have to it's really you're gonna get at the end of the game. Kinda like the animals at the end of the game. Which is pointless.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
I want it.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultima's thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Okay. Yeah, we go this way.
We could leave.
The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to.
But he's not gonna be getting to
under the captain's bunk.
the Vale.
Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
He'd be like, you are not getting no woman.
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with her.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
Jiddling like
The
that.
way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
Don't leave me, Pa.
I'm sorry, darling.
That thing, it took off the captain.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
All the way right there. While we fight. Okay.
I assume you have a plan?
Can we jump over this wall? No, his hops. If he don't. Oh, look at
That's all
that.
they could do to escape.
Oh, so out here he can jump. Oh, here, but in here, gravity is his enemy. Out here, he's okay. Look at that. Oh, the game. Oh my goodness.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Clive, look.
Yes, I see it.
With me.
Should I try?
Save your strength. Over here.
Ow. There you go. Very good. And then give us shit for it. There's a magic ash. That's it.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Me and Torgal.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Quest complete.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose.
That's a fast CPU.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet.
Yep.
And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
What he should have done was go to Clive,
Joshua.
see him, tell him what's going on.
What do you know of Ultima?
Instead of waiting and trying to do it by yourself, and you should have done that.
Little,
That's what you should have done.
despite my best efforts. 18 years ago,
family members, I tell
as
you.
I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
You heard him. You heard him correctly.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
You would have done it. You would have done it, Clive.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
But it really took certain elements from Game of Thrones and put it in this game.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Jill, you stay.
Clive.
Jill, you stay.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
But Jill, you can stay.
I'll look after him.
Jill can stay. A new quest is available nearby. New missives. Okay. Let's go get our... And we have new hunts. Sweet. Party makeup change. Very good. Very good. Let's see what we got.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
No risk, no reward. A Christian roll. And 2 ambers. So we have 1145. So let's get this.
Here you are. You earned this.
All right. What did
I
he
don't
say?
have that one. You do.
Oh,
Best of luck out there, Sid.
yeah. Let's see what else hunt we got. C rank, the pack, South Tabor. So that's where we going. So that's where we going, and that is, let's see. What is it called? The pack. Okay. The pack. So we have some quest there, quest there, unbalanced there, eye for an eye. So let's go pick up those quests.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Let's see what. As we still gotta do for to get the ultimate.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
You don't need that.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Let's sell some stuff. We need this for the ultimate weapon. Is it this one? Let's see, which one is for Gil? This?
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much.
Look at that! Look at it! Look at it!
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much.
We got 3 of those. We need those.
Come again. Or
Let's...
don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What do you want?
None of these. Reinforce. We need a flawless Ectrum. And that's part of the hunting board. About reinforce. We can't reinforce anything. Yeah, everything is.
And
let's see what Goose have.
What am I gonna do?
is everything all right, Goose? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive.
I can't say no.
You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
But the question, I think the question I was going to be there.
I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding. Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto?
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more.
So you did do
And
it.
you'd know that
You used to do it.
if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Uh-huh.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Right. You go check this one out.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Yeah, this mission here is kind of funny.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
No, like I said, I don't. Okay, there's another mission there. A mission right here.
Oh, that blasted book.
Let's change the tune up. Oh, that's better. Very soothing.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, all right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well,
yes.
Despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favorites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Okay.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly.
Yeah, like...
And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So...
You don't play favorites?
What's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So we went there.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
To go back there, down there, to come back up here. I'm just glad that everything is like within, not too far away from each other.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Okay.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
This is just letting us know. Guardian Scarf. That's from Sir Wade. Let's see what we got here. A humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden onward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is no other than whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing. I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectation, namely due to the marked lack of material aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of the manor, to the attendant of bandits and back alleys, I'm sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee, come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford, professional to Lord Byron Rothfield. Yes.
Rutherford? Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Characterize every one of them, but they don't. Okay. Oh. We have to do that quest. That's the one with the kids. We gotta run this way. I think we have. Do we have a hunt? Don't remember if we have any hunt. Yeah, we do have one. Yeah. Where was that one? Where was this one? The pack. Let's see what a pack is. Oh, right there. Tabor. We gotta go to Tabor.
What do you reckon we should do? I say...
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
All right.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Miradol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Miradol's hairs.
Notice the gear in.
Hairs?
He didn't put a gear together.
Yeah.
He didn't put the
Hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now.
He didn't
so
put
we
the
can
gear
help
on.
out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Miradol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
The lesson right there to be learned. Even grown-ups make mistakes.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room, and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Easy quest. Level up. Okay. Let's see,
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. One can only speculate as to why fried mortress of Skyworm might have fallen out of favor. Perhaps the rampant popularity of the dish led to a decline in the blueback wyvern population. Or perhaps fashion is to blame. A sprig of cheerful yellow drake's mint pinned to the lapel was once quite the statement among Sanbreque's fashion-conscious nobility. Regardless, the only place you'll now find both herb and dragon is on the coast near Northreach. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Why I can't get to level 8?
You are always welcome, Clive.
Alright. So we have to let's see, we have any more missions in here? No. But we do have, oh, we gotta go and do the main mission before we do any one of these missions. Look at that. We have to do the main mission before we do any side mission. And what we're gonna do, the main mission, we're gonna do it in the next video. I really appreciate you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.